Wow, that is an awesome shot. Hey guys, this is Andrei Restrepo, and totally hit my laptop and it just this close to falling off. Hey guys, this is Andrei Restrepo and welcome back to another video. So welcome to the first video of 2018. A lot of you people on Instagram have been asking me how I edit a photo, processes that I use, just some tips and techniques, so we're going to be doing that. Editing a photo from start to finish, no Lightroom presets. Let's get this started. Okay guys, so the photo that we're going to be editing today is one that I actually took at a movie theater. I had Emily standing in front of a movie theater poster that was lit up. It looked great and there was a bunch of lights behind her, and so I was like, this is going to be an awesome photo. So here's the before and here's the after. So let's get into Lightroom and start editing. But first, I need to set up my gear. Lightroom and edit this photo. So the first thing I like to do is crop the photo to the size that I want it to be. So since this is going to be a photo for Instagram, I'm going to go and crop it on the 4:5 ratio. That way it's already at the size that I want it to be. Good, that looks perfect. Okay, next thing I like to do after is set the white balance. I'm going to go here to the eyedropper tool, and then I'm going to go and select the area that I want this to be from. There we go, just make this a little less cooler. And more pink. Okay, so then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here to camera calibration. So I want these colors to change up a little bit. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the red primary all the way over. I want it to give it that pink glow. And then we're gonna reduce the saturation so it's not as strong. And then green's gonna come over here to the right. Blue's more aqua. Now we're ready to start editing this photo. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Even though this is part of editing the photo. We're going to enable our profile corrections. I always do that just because I shoot with a 24mm lens to reduce a bit of the warp look. Anyway, now we're going to go over here, over to the basic editing. So I shoot on the most neutral profile possible. So it's on neutral, contrast is all the way down, everything just to give me the most possible editing in Lightroom. So I'm going to give this about just like the first click, 25, 26, it's fine. I'm going to reduce the highlights. I'm going to bring up the shadows. Reduce the whites, bring up the blacks, clarity, because it's a portrait still, I'm still going to reduce it a bit, but vibrance I'm going to shoot up to give more punch to those colors. Now the tone curve, this is the most crucial part honestly of the photo. However you shape your tone curve is how it's going to affect like the overall look of the photo. So to give the blacks, to give your photo that moody look, you're going to bring up the leftmost dot. Now we're going to go to the reds. Now we're going to go to green. And finally the blues, same thing. Cool. Now we're going to go back here and readjust our original curve. Alright, there we go. That's looking great. So now we're going to come to the colors. This is more preference, honestly, over here on the HSL sliders. So I'm going to make these a little bit more pink. Orange is a little bit more orange. Blue's more aqua. Nothing really crazy that we need to do much here. The saturation, just kind of honestly reduce it a little bit after all this. Luminance, we're gonna, let's see, brighten up the pinks a bit and the oranges. Blues, same, gonna come up a bit. Just a bit. Split toning, so this is where you can add color to the highlights and add color to the shadows. I like to use 31 is a good hue for the highlights, right here. And then add color to the shadows. I like around 200 to 225. That's a good, cool color. Boom, already looking great. So sharpening, noise reduction, we don't do anything to that. By the way, the settings for the shot, 1/250 at ISO 1000 f1.4. I always shoot at 1.4. Love it. Sigma is so sharp. No vignetting, nothing. I like to add grain. So grain I like to add into the photos because it gives it a nice texture vibe when you bring the blacks up. It looks really nice. So I like to go around 25, and then this can stay all the same, honestly. Maybe just bring the size of it a bit down, but we zoom in, yeah, you can really see it right here. I love that look. It looks really vintage, especially with the neon out of focus lights that we have here. It's looking great. Dehaze, don't need to do anything. And then honestly, that's pretty much it. So all we did was just a few couple edits. That took me like not even 5 minutes. The only thing I would do is now bring it into Photoshop and maybe just clean up a few things, maybe duplicate a couple of the lights to just fill in some of that space more, but that's pretty much it. All right guys, that's it for me for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little editing video. I'm gonna be posting more of these. Maybe this will become like a little mini series. Make sure to check out my newest Lightroom preset pack right here in the description. It's the best pack I've put out. I've gotten a bunch of positive feedback, so I'm super excited to share it with y'all. And let me know if you guys have any more questions in the comments. Like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.